I wanted to do a video on social distancing and your constitutional rights on this Good Friday. Many of us are, doesn't feel like Good Friday because we're all kind of stuck in this lockdown. But I wanted to touch on this issue, which has become a real issue in many places, like New Jersey, where it seems to be gotten a little stricter. Yesterday, I believe the governor passed an executive order, which basically indicates that people could not go in the grocery stores without a face mask. And obviously, so it seems like at this point, we have social distancing and we have some other restrictions which we had never had before. Going back to social distancing, though, I think one of the issues that we could see develop from this is the concept of a police pedestrian stop. And I'm going to link an article that I just wrote on this, but basically, when it comes to police contact, there are three types of incidents that we see in the criminal world. We see a mere encounter, we see a detention, and we see a custodial arrest. So with the mere encounter, no constitutional rights would attach because obviously a person, if a police officer simply approaches them and asks to speak with them, they can walk away. With the detention, the police officer is able to stop someone and detain them if they have suspicion, reasonable suspicion that they believe a crime is occurring. They can, at that point, if they believe the person is armed, based on their experience and training, can even do a pat-down search for their own safety. And that the law is fairly clear on that. Custodial interrogation is where a person is actually put in custody and taken away. So those are the three types of encounters that we see with police. Now, when it comes to social distancing, it's important to understand that under our new normal right now, police can break up a social gathering if it exceeds a certain number of people. Now, it seems like that they're using the number 50, but I have seen plenty of videos already on YouTube and Facebook and other social media outlets that show police breaking up groups of people less than 50. So if you have this situation, I believe that we're going to run into a possible constitutional issue with regards to what occurs after that breakup or during it. If, for instance, the police officer during that breakup finds or has reason to believe that a crime is occurring, like a drug possession or something else, a person is in possession of a gun, at that point, we can have a situation where a person is arrested. Now, I know I've said this before, the police aren't arresting people, but please don't assume that's not going to happen. But I think the bigger issue is that in the past, before the social distancing, obviously a police officer couldn't say that I approached this crowd because they were just gathering. Now, because of the social distancing, they can actually go into a crowd and actually have a reason for being there, I guess technically legally, because right now gatherings are, for all intents and purposes, illegal. So it's an interesting issue that we could possibly see develop if you are arrested in a group for whatever reason in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. I can't stress this enough. Don't make any statements. Obviously, don't give consent to any searches. I say this in all my videos. Nothing you say is going to help you. Police sometimes say that, but that's simply not the case. I'm not telling you to be disrespectful or attempt to fight with the officer. Like I've seen in some videos, I saw one this morning where a person was not wearing a mask and got into a physical altercation with the officer. If you do that, keep in mind that any contact with a police officer causes any type of bodily injury, and bodily injury is broadly defined. It can be graded as an aggravated assault, which is a felony offense in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So keep that all in mind. But again, I wrote that article on social distancing. I think it's a great article to read. If you have questions about it, I'm more than happy to answer them. You can always answer us. You can always call us at 215-755-9000. That's our 24-hour-a-day number. My direct email is alfonso@gambonelaw.com. We've upgraded our website to have a text messaging capability. It's my hope that you and your family are getting through this without any issue. I know it's a difficult time for many people. This is an Easter weekend, and I know that my family would like to be together, but unfortunately for me and all of us, that's not going to happen. So hopefully we can get through this and come back stronger. For more information, please click the link. And if you like this video, please subscribe. I look forward to seeing you soon.